Hey babes, it's Krystine, the Beauty Pro coach, host of the Beauty Pro podcast, and I am here for part 2 of what makes an excellent, amazing, great beauty or barber pro. But this time it is the client's edition. You want to be the greatest hairstylist ever, but this is what your client is going to be looking for. You're a client, you are looking for the best, the greatest, the most fabulous beauty or barber pro to suit your needs. Now, I normally coach beauty and barber professionals, but today, this episode, I'm talking to you, clients. You are a paying client. You want to feel seen, heard, understood, valued, cherished by your beauty or barber professional, right? Right, of course. And you have every right to feel that. A little background on me, if this is your first time tuning into the Beauty Pro podcast, is I absolutely grew up in the hair salon world. But besides that, I have worked in the salon for, I don't know, since I was about 15 years old, sweeping floors, dealing with customer service from super happy clients to super unhappy clients. And I can tell you all the do's and don'ts and all the behind the scenes of salon life. And so that is what this episode is about. It is dedicated to you, client, to finding your best fit, your best hairstylist, massage therapist, esthetician, you name it. So stay tuned for this episode. So there are 3 things that you should definitely look out for, that you can know that your stylist is the best stylist. They are the best professional in the beauty space that you will ever find. You will know that your hairstylist is on the track to greatness as soon as you understand that they are up to date with all of the social media trends. They are keeping up to date in their skill set. They are communicating with you properly, clearly, concisely. Like, they are staying up to date with all the things, from social media to looks to colors to cuts. That is crucial. The beauty and barber world, it is changing probably every second with new information, with new techniques. It is a very fast-paced industry that many people just don't understand. The number one advice that I always like to tell clients, whether they're coming into my salon or they're seeing their sweet stylist or barber or whatever it is, bring a photo. Please, for the love of all things that are gorgeous and handsome and sexy, bring a photo and show it to your barber, show it to your stylist, and bring as many photos as possible. If you're wanting to have the best color, the best cut, you need to show all the things that you like or dislike about a certain look. Your hairstylist and your makeup artist are absolute visual people. The more that they see something, the better it is, and they'll be able to understand where you're coming from and why. They'll be able to educate you on what the best structure, contouring, face framing, all of those things according to you. Now, if you are a potential salon or spa client and you say, absolutely not, I am not going to bring pictures, that's cheating. Absolutely not. It is not cheating. Bring photos. Your hairstylist wants them. It is not a test. This is a true thing. They need to see where you're coming from and to be able to match it to your hair texture, length, all of the things. The second thing that you know that your hairstylist is great, phenomenal, is the reviews. If you live on planet Earth, you probably have absolutely checked out Google reviews and you're scrolling and looking for the worst, most dramatic review possible, right? Right. I know, because I've done it too. And so you're looking, and that's how you determine whether or not you're going to see that person. Well, let's say you find your dream stylist, makeup artist, barber, and they have 0 bad reviews. Fabulous. Let's take it a step further. What is the quality of those reviews? We're going to be searching for the details now on how. Are they a real person? Are these bots reviewing on this hairstylist or barber? Like, what's going on here? Definitely check out the in-depth quality of the reviews. The next thing is the number of the reviews. Do they have 5 reviews or 500? You definitely want to differentiate the two and see what feels right for you. Check out their social media pages. Stop by the salon, see where they work. The way you're gonna know that they are the best hairstylist for you is feeling them out, unfortunately. You can do all the research in the world, but until you get in their chair to find out how they make you feel, you're never gonna know. And number 3 of what makes the best hairstylist for you, the greatest stylist for you, is the experience. We've already more or less touched on that, but as a client, you know, it can be daunting to try a new stylist, a new salon, a new anything, because it's such an intimate part of who you are. Your hair is your identity. Your face is your face. Like, you only get one. When you go to experience somebody new, you're already going to have the communication set. You're going to bring in that photo. You're going to have already done all the research on this person. You want to know down to what kind of music they're listening to, right? Like, that's how much research you have done to make sure that this stylist, this professional, is a fit for you. The next thing and the final thing is the experience. How do you feel? How do you want to feel? And I will tell you that if your stylist is not making you feel a certain way, I would probably bring that up to them. Hey, you know, I was really expecting to feel XYZ, and you have surpassed my expectations. Or you kind of let the ball drop, and here's why. There is a certain way to tell your stylist, to critique them, to kind of give them the feedback in a way that's not going to be rude, that's not going to hurt their feelings, and I highly encourage you to do so. As a salon owner myself, it can be very difficult training a team when you don't have the feedback or from clients themselves. We want to hear from you. Clients, you need to be able to feel open and free enough to be able to share the good and the bad. The best hairstylists, the most award-winning stylists, I promise you, they get bad feedback too from their clients, but the only way they know that is if the client, you can feel open enough to be able to share that. So that's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you. I know my usual subscribers are probably thinking, what is she doing talking to the clients about this stuff? Well, as a client, you are seeing this because your stylist probably shared it with you. They want you to know how you can communicate with them more effectively and better and easier. And I'm here to tell you, one human being, one woman to another human being, kindness is key. You can absolutely communicate with us in a way that is not going to hurt our feelings. Just know that we want you to look and feel your best, and we don't know what we don't know. So please, by all means, share how you are feeling with us so we know how to be better next time. Anyway, so that is a wrap on today's episode. If you are a beauty or barber professional and you are watching this and you're like, yeah, she said it exactly the way I need my client to hear it, please feel free to share this episode out. It is a pleasure to be a part of it, and I'll talk to you next time.